Give us 1 hour.
And we'll give you a day and date to remember.
Today at 3 on Channel 2.
There's a word for good health. For feeling good and feeling good about yourself. There's a word for being active, remaining vital. There's a word for living life to the fullest.
Anything could happen.
Call me.
Perfect. And everything will.
Come here and give me a hug.
They don't make women like that anymore.
The Birdcage.
It's a nightmare.
Rated R. Starts Friday.
Amazing Blue Star ointment stops itching fast. Ringworm, dry cracked feet around the nails and cuticles. Athlete's feet, jock itch, psoriasis. Blue Star ointment, the one that's guaranteed. Ask for it.
Coming up on 2 News, winter's back with a vengeance. From icy roads to sleet and snow, Ira Joe's frigid forecast tells you just what's coming your way. Then, it's make it or break it for the Republican candidates. As New Yorkers cast their votes, we'll bring you up-to-the-minute coverage of the New York primary. And the troubleshooter showed you how the jewelry you thought was on sale was no big deal. Now see how a new law could protect you from bogus bargains. Today, starting at 5 on 2 News.
Carrie, Crawford, and Cruz see Hollywood's glamorous Night of the Stars, plus exclusive Goldie Hawn playing the scorned wife on the next ET at 7:30 tonight.
Hello? Lucinda? No, I thought you might be Lisa. No, she's not here. No? No, I don't think she has a clue. She's probably out around town spreading the news. Someone's at the door. Maybe it's my love now. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hi. Bob!
You were expecting someone else?
Yes, I was. But what an honor, a personal visit by the reigning chief of staff.
We've got to talk, John.
About my reinstatement at the hospital?
No. How about you and Lisa?
Kim, hi. Hi. Honey, I know I've been such a stranger, but you'll understand when I tell you. Oh, so much has been happening to me in my life.
Lisa, I've had a really hard day.
Well, all right, I'm going to just cheer you up with my news. I am just so excited about it. I have to pinch myself just to see it. Kim, tell me something. What would be the most amazing thing you could possibly imagine happening to me?
You and John are getting engaged.
Hey, I thought you were going to call when you get back to town. You looking for something, Mike?
Yeah, Carly.
I told you when you called, she said she was leaving town. What makes you think she'd be here?
You tell me.
We've been on a wild goose chase, Scott. We're both convinced Carly never left Oakdale.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, for her sake, I hope that's true. It's kind of scary, thinking of her alone and wandering around in her condition. Wherever she is, I hope that she's taking care of herself and your baby.
It's okay, Mike. Just forget about me. I'll take care of our baby myself. I'll be fine. Really.
I just want you to be happy. You and Rosanna. Carly, Carly, you are good. You're gonna break his heart.
As the world turns. Brought to you today by Cascade. Cascade with sheeting action gives you virtually spotless dishes every time.
New moms need all the help they can get. Tonight, my husband's doing it all. Even the dishes. He pre-rinses everything, right down to the very last dish.
No matter who does the dishes, Cascade does the dirty work. Other leading brands can leave spots. Cascade with sheeting action gets them so clean they're virtually spotless.
Perfect, honey. Honey?
Also try Cascade Rinse Aid.
It was with you on your birthday. It will be with you always. It has been swept aside, brushed off, and cut short. And yet it always returns. It has rested on your shoulder, whispered in your ear, and wrapped around your little finger. Your hair. You've finally learned to love it because you finally learned how to treat it. Pantene Pro V with the exclusive Pro Vitamin formula. Now and always. Hair so healthy, it shines.
If you want home-baked brownies that are moist and chocolatey with satiny tops and ribbons of fudge, ready to bake this quick, you want Duncan Hines Chocolate Lovers Brownies. Duncan Hines, hot stuff.
When you get up this early, you need real coffee. Folgers Coffee Singles. Real mountain-grown coffee in a real coffee filter for one freshly brewed cup. Folgers Coffee Singles. Because real coffee makes real good mornings.
You know?
Well, I knew that John had proposed. I didn't know if you'd accepted.
I did. Isn't that the most perfect little ring?
Oh, beautiful.
Kim, he was so sweet, so romantic. He got down on one knee and... How did you know? How did you know about the proposal? You saw the skywriting, correct?
No, that I missed. Bob saw it.
Oh. Well, I just guess practically everybody in Oakdale saw it. I cannot tell you how surprised I was. John said he had a surprise for me. He took me to this gorgeous little cabin, and it overlooked the river, and that's where he pointed to the sky, and I read, "Dear Lisa." No, it said, "Lisa, will you marry me?"
Unbelievable.
Well, yes, yes, and no. Look, you know that John and I patched up our differences, and, I mean, we've really gotten to know each other over the past little while, and... Kim, honey, look, I know when you were married to John, it was really very rough on you. But that was a long time ago, and John is just a different man now. Come on, be happy for me.
I'm sorry, Lisa. I'm just having trouble absorbing all of this all at once.
Well, yes, I can understand that. This is awfully sudden, and it's just been a year since I lost Eduardo. And I know when Eduardo died, I felt like my life was over. I didn't think I would ever be happy again. Now, he wouldn't have wanted that for me, would he?
No, of course not.
Well, I had such anger and such grief I felt, and that's what made me lash out at John. And now that's all over. It's replaced with a joy. Kim, it's a joy I didn't think I would ever feel again.
Lisa, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm not more enthusiastic. As I said, I've had a rough day.
Honey, I'm really very sorry. What happened?
Mac had an accident.
Oh, no. Was he hurt?
No, but his clothes caught on fire, and I got here just in time to put it out, and it could have been worse.
Oh, Kim, I am so sorry. Where is he now? What can I do?
Nothing. Mom took him over to the garage apartment. He's resting.
Here I have been just bubbling over with all of my news and... Oh, honey, is Nancy all right?
Well, she's pretty shaken up.
Well, I guess she would be. How did this fire start?
Here at the stove. He had another episode. His Alzheimer's getting worse.
Oh, Kim. Oh.
Where are you going? What? I guess he's going to search my bedroom.
Scott, he's very concerned.
I know he's very concerned, but I don't know where Carly is. I mean, this is ridiculous. I would tell you. Why would I lie about something like this? How'd it go up there, Sherlock? Was she hanging under the bed?
Don't mess with me, Eldridge. You know where she is.
No, I don't. The last I saw her, she was leaving Fashions, and she said she was getting out of town.
You are lying. This is a game she plays, and you are always a part of it.
That's stupid. This is stupid.
Yeah, this is stupid. This is totally stupid because she's always done this before, and you are right there.
Look, Scott, you know that she can't be trusted.
If I knew where Carly was, I would tell you, for Rosanna's sake. By the way, what, don't you think she's been through enough at this point?
You know what? It's okay. I'm fine with it.
No, it's not. They have put you through enough.
No, this is not about Carly and me. It is about a baby.
Oh, and where does Rosanna fit in?
Scott, I am telling you that I am okay with it. Mike is just trying to take responsibility for his child.
I just hope you know what you're letting yourself in for.
Butt out, Eldridge.
Someone's got to worry about Rosanna. You seem to only be worried about Carly. Look! What are you doing? Put me down. Thank you. Now, what's the plan, Mike? Are you going to marry Carly and keep dating Rosanna? Is that what you're...
Marry Carly? No, I am through with Carly. But I am not going to let my kid grow up wondering who its father is.
Okay, great. Where's Daddy going to live, though? With Mommy or
Scott,
where?
will you stop it? Please. And Mike and I will be together. He just wants to be part of his child's life.
While having nothing to do with the mother? All right, that sounds good, but do you think Carly will go for it?
Yeah, she will, if I make it real clear.
Well, first you're going to have to find her.
Oh, I'll find her.
Just a little mascara. My makeup.
Damn. I must have left it at Scott's. How could I do that?
I think I can find it in here.
Who left the lights on in here?
Couldn't have been that irresponsible bimbo. She hasn't shown her face since she ran out the other day. Uh-huh. That's what I'm looking for. Terrific. What is this? Oh, my. Well, I just knew she was still at it. Look at this. Cheap. Just like her. Tacky. And trashy. And too tasteful. Oh, and this one really does win the prize. Yeah. Who's there? I said, who's there?
Secondhand smoke does kill, you know.
Not reliably.
She had the perfect plan
One good drink ought to do it.
for the perfect murder.
He was drunk. He fell in.
What do we do now?
Wait for the body to surface.
The only thing missing was the body.
Somebody knows.
What was he wearing when he disappeared? That isn't the suit there, is it?
Sharon Stone, Isabella Gianni, Chaz Palminteri, and Kathy Bates.
Someone's playing a game with us.
Diabolique. Rated R. Starts Friday, March 22nd.
So does conditioning every day leave your hair heavy and weighed down?
Not anymore. Pantene's got something brand new. New Pro V Light Spray Conditioner. So light, you spray it on and leave it on. So healthy, it's gotta be Pro V.
Pantene's Pro Vitamin formula penetrates, improves.
Your hair feels so light, so fabulous.
New Pantene Pro V Light Spray Conditioner. Spray it on, leave it on. For hair so healthy it shines.
Finally.
What's life like on all 8 cylinders? It's real simple. You get out what you put in. So I drink V8. It's not just great juice. It's great nutrition. A full serving of the vegetables I need to keep me running on all 8 cylinders. How many cylinders are you running on?
It hurt me to see Mom suffering. Finally, her stomach pain got so bad she had to go. I was so relieved. The doctor said Mylanta.
For heartburn and acid indigestion, doctors recommend Mylanta most.
My doctor said Mylanta.
Honey, are you okay?
Yeah, relax. It's not broken.
Does it hurt?
No, the doctor gave me Tylenol. Extra strength.
Tylenol, the hospital's choice for pain.
And it's working great, Matt. The car, on the other hand.
It was a quiet town until she came. Now we got a regular crime wave.
I'm sure I saw a bullet mark.
That Fletcher lady's in deep trouble. Murder, she wrote, tonight.
Do you really think that this is any of your business? After all, it's been quite a while since you and Lisa split up.
Well, she's still Tom's mother. And if you are up to something, it could affect my son, my grandchildren, the whole family.
What makes you think I'm up to something?
Oh, call it intuition.
Wait a minute, you mean being chief of staff doesn't keep you that busy that you can be clairvoyant as well? I worry about you. Why don't you take your coat off?
Thank you. What do you know about skywriting?
What do you mean?
Yesterday afternoon, there was a message over Oakdale. The nurses were talking about it.
So?
It was a proposal. Lisa, will you marry me?
Well, that sounds very creative. There must be a very happy Lisa somewhere in town.
Just tell me it isn't our Lisa, and I'll be very happy.
Does that sound like my style?
Up until a month or so ago, I didn't think you had a romantic bone in your body. But ever since you went to Whoopi World, I don't know what to think.
Now, wait a minute. There are a lot of Lisas in Oakdale.
There's only one that I'm worried about. Tell me you didn't propose to her.
I cannot tell a lie. Yes, it was me. I did.
I was afraid of that. Tell me she said no.
She's wearing my ring. Would you like a drink?
I'd love a drink. On second thought, I'd rather have an explanation.
What do you want me to say? You knew we were seeing one another.
Well, she's been trying to mend fences since the lawsuit.
Yeah, well, that's how it started. And then we got to know each other a little bit better, and I think we just started to like one another, and before you know it, well, there was more to it than that.
Now you want to spend the rest of your lives together.
I love her, she loves me. What do you think?
I think you both lost your minds. You didn't like her before she sued you. She tried to wreck your career. She dragged your name and your reputation through the mud. The board still hasn't reinstated you.
No. Look, she's made amends. As best she could. What are you trying to do? Make me bitter? I can't hold a grudge forever. Life's too short.
I don't believe you've forgiven her.
She's admitted that she made a mistake, and she's also apologized. Hey, she's brought a lot of happiness into my life.
Does Tom know about this?
I don't know. I haven't heard from him. I haven't heard from anybody. I suppose this is going to take a lot of people by surprise.
Well, that's safe to say.
Are you going to try to talk her out of it?
She's a grown woman. I can't tell her what to do.
She'll want to know what you think.
Well, if she asks me, I'm not going to lie to her.
Well, I think you should know this. She's made up her mind. It's what she wants. So if you do talk to her...
I'm telling you. I'm staying out of this.
And I'm glad to hear that, because she cares about you. After you've given this some thought, perhaps you can give her your blessing.
Who's getting Bob's blessing?
So how about it, Mike? Was she on the terrace? Hey, better check the kitchen. She might be hiding in the dishwasher.
No, I'm sure you found some other place to stash her.
Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna sit here in my own house and argue with you.
Mike, she's not here.
No, not now.
Let's go home, okay? Sorry for barging in, Scott.
No problem.
Listen, if Carly tries to get in touch with you, or you can think of anyone else she might try to contact, will you please let us know?
Absolutely. Just had a thought. I know that Carly was low on cash, and she was waiting for a paycheck. She might try to call my mother.
Maybe we'll check that out. Thanks.
Now, that was close. Very close. Too close. You're stupid, Carly.
I know somebody's back there. Come on out. I told her to clean this stuff up. Pick it up, clean it up, get it organized, and look what she does. There's a mess like this around. I am so glad she's gone. So glad she's gone. I've never been so glad to see anyone. Fashions.
Carly?
Some sinus medicines can make sensitive nasal tissue feel dry and uncomfortable. But new Sudafed non-drying sinus has a moisturizing formula that helps keep nasal tissue feeling moist and comfortable while it drains away sinus pressure. Take new Sudafed non-drying sinus.
Turn your toothbrush into a lethal weapon. Introducing Cool Mint Listerine Fluoride Toothpaste. It kills the germs that cause plaque for a clean feeling that goes beyond brushing. Cool Mint Listerine Toothpaste. The power of prevention.
Where's that baby? I brought you a little supper. A little something. Yummy.
Great, thanks.
A little goodie.
Good news for anyone who's ever eaten for two. The same medicine you keep handy for upset stomach and diarrhea also comforts indigestion.
I never knew that.
As Pepto-Bismol coats, it helps strengthen your stomach's protection against too much food and drink.
How's my baby?
Much better, thanks.
When you overdo it, take comfort in Pepto.
Philly Light, with half the fat of butter.
Crime and Punishment, so you're in law school.
Make every morning unforgettably Philly.
It's her last chance.
We're here to save my marriage.
And she'll use everything she's got.
Dr. Reed, do you mind if I take off my coat?
Or anyone she can.
Please, doctor, tell me there's hope.
Because it's husband against wife.
This wasn't some romance. I fell into a trap.
This week on The Young and the Restless.
Everything's at stake here.
If politics is war, meet The Spies. 48 hours tonight.
Who's calling? Who am I speaking to?
Who am I speaking to?
Barbara Ryan. Scott, is that you?
Yes. Hi, Barbara. I'm sorry. Is Carly there?
I'm happy to say that she's not.
Oh. I thought she might be working today.
Scott, Carly hasn't been here since she ran out again, remember? No explanation, no nothing.
Yeah, she was upset.
Oh, yeah. She's always upset. And I'll tell you something, if she comes crawling back here for her job, it won't be there. She's through.
Huh. I'm sorry to hear that.
You want a little friendly advice? Well, here it is. Keep away from her. She's trouble. Talk to you soon. witch. Nasty little witch. You are not cheap. You are not tacky. You're beautiful. All of you. Witch and a half.
Hello?
Scott,
Where are you? I just called Fashions and Barbara answered.
I'm here. She came in, nearly caught me. I've been hiding behind a bunch of dummies listening to her trash me.
Hey, listen. Mike and Rosanna were here. They just left.
What did Mike say?
He thought you were hiding here. He searched the entire place. By the way, you left a lot of stuff here.
My makeup.
Yes, among other things. When they got here, it was still cleaning all that junk up.
Hey, my designs, pardon me.
Pardon me?
So did they take the bait?
Yes. I believe they're on the way to my mother's right now.
Well, good. How was Mike?
Extremely concerned about you and the little one. Tell you what, why don't you give him about 20 minutes and then call at my mom's, okay?
I don't really know what happened, but I guess Mac got confused and he forgot to put a pan on the stove. He sprayed the oil right into the flame and his sweater caught on fire.
Thank heavens you were here.
Well, it scared us both half to death.
I can imagine. Kim, it's such a shame. I thought he really was doing so much better.
Well, he was. I mean, there for a while, he was his old self again, but now it's...
What's Nancy gonna do?
Oh, she's talking about moving them to that managed care facility in Rockford.
Yeah, well, maybe that would be best.
I just hate the idea of them moving so far away.
I know, honey, but with Mac's mental deterioration, I mean, thank goodness it was just his sweater he caught on fire.
I know.
And he's got this heart condition. He probably needs more care than you can possibly give him here.
It's just that they've given up so much already. And they had to give their home up. I really had hoped that they'd be able to stay here.
Oh,
and
honey,
be near the family.
Baby. Hey, you've had a really rough day.
Yes.
You know what? It's time somebody took a little good care of you. Why don't you go lie down, take a little nap? Let me help you get settled, okay?
I'm not going to argue with you.
I think I'll just clear out and leave you to your daughter.
I don't want to chase you out of here.
No, that's okay, kid. I'll see you later.
All right, bye. What was that? What is Bob giving his blessings out for?
Oh, that's a long story. What's up?
Oh, I wanted to talk to somebody. I've had a really, really rotten week.
Well, that isn't what I heard. The papers were full of it. You had a good week. You saved 2 lives.
Yeah, that got me in a lot of trouble.
Why?
Oh, Hal says I violated hostage procedure. He gave me a reprimand and restricted me to desk duty.
How could he do that?
Got me in a couple technicalities.
What technicalities?
Well, like, he didn't actually send me on the call, and then I went in without my gun, because I had to talk the guy down, but that's against procedure. But it was a hostage situation, and... Man. I was gonna tell you, ever since the crash, ever since I was diagnosed with the post-traumatic stress, the wacko label, everyone assumes that I don't know what I'm doing. Hal, Tom, everyone's just watching my every move. I mean, should Margot be back at work? Should Margot be allowed to wear her gun? Should Margot be allowed out of the house?
Should you? Should you?
Yes. I'm through.
Are you still seeing Dr. Michaels?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. It's a serious condition. It's going to take time.
I know that. John, it's just that you know how I react when somebody questions me or criticizes me, especially when I know that I did the right thing. That makes me nuts.
I've been there.
And Tom, my husband, supposed to be supportive, siding with Hal.
You know how Tom is. He takes after Bob. He takes after his dad. They believe that everything has to be done the right way, by the book. Now you take after me.
Whew, here's a scary thought.
Well, I don't know. We're good at what we do. And we know that.
Yeah?
And when we decide that there's something that we have to do, well, then we do it.
That's right.
That's right. Tom can never understand that. They can never understand it, but he loves you.
I know.
You know, I mean, he cares for you. The kids care for you, so you got to take care of yourself. I want you to keep seeing Dr. Michaels until you're over this stress.
I am.
Okay? I'm proud of you. You make me very proud of you.
Well,
yes.
Thank you. What was Bob giving out blessings for?
Okay, well, I don't know how to tell you this. I really don't, except just to tell you, just to say it out. Lisa and I are engaged to be married.
No. No, John, no.
You want to be happy, you got to make your own rules. Like if it sounds too good to be true, try it. That's how I discovered this Healthy Choice cereal from Kellogg's. These guys wrote new rules for this almond crunch with raisins. Like, give it a bunch of raisins and almonds, mix it with oat clusters for a real crunch. Then add a little brown sugar and cinnamon, so no one will believe it's a good source of fiber. And it's low in fat. Could have written that rule myself.
Healthy Choice cereal. Sure, it's good for you.
Yeah, but taste rules.
Now, during Sears Portrait Preview Sale, save 50% on this big portrait package with all the sizes you like most. Now only $9.95 during Sears Portrait Preview Sale. Hurry in today.
Every 3/4 ounce Kraft single is made from 5 ounces of milk. How do they do that?
The dairy fairy glides into the kitchen and pours milk onto the cheese. Then she uses her magic wand to make it all smooth.
Kraft singles. More milk makes them taste great.
Okay now, who needs more calcium? Big Mike or Little Mike? Gerber Graduates knows growing toddlers like Little Mike need more calcium pound for pound than adults like Big Mike. And more iron and protein too. That's why we make Gerber Graduates the way we do. To meet Little Mike's special nutritional needs. With wholesome ingredients and no artificial flavors or preservatives. You can't beat Gerber Graduates for learning to eat smart right from the start.
Something is rotten in Springfield.
Your father bilked your stepmother out of a very large fortune.
It reeks of Roger Thorpe.
I'm going to get whatever the hell I want.
And Hart's picked up the scent.
Better watch your back, Dad.
Now will Hart get his sweet revenge.
Damn, I'd love to see my father in a 6x9 zone.
This week on Guiding Light.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
Remember when they taught you about the 9 planets? Well, hold on. One of them may not be a planet at all.
It's kind of getting a little confusing. Send the astronauts to find out.
Ask the astronauts to find out. That's a good idea.
But if it's not a planet, what is it? Results of a new scientific study tonight on the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather.
You're on CBS.
The critics are cheering The Birdcage. The falling down, funniest comedy you'll see this year.
Perfect.
Robin Williams is hilarious.
Somebody has to like me best.
1996 has its first great smash comedy. Screamingly funny. It's the one to beat as best comedy of the year.
It's just what Rush Limbaugh said.
Oh. The Birdcage, a Mike Nichols film, rated R. Starts Friday at theaters everywhere.
Why rush to get to the bottom of it all, when this moment is yours to savor? Colombo yogurt, made with active yogurt cultures, as smooth as it gets.
Coming up on 2 News, winter's back with a vengeance. From icy roads to sleet and snow, Ira Joe's frigid forecast tells you just what's coming your way. Then, it's make it or break it for the Republican candidates. As New Yorkers cast their votes, we'll bring you up-to-the-minute coverage of the New York primary. And the troubleshooter showed you how the jewelry you thought was on sale was no big deal. Now see how a new law could protect you from bogus bargains. Today, starting at 5 on 2 News.
Alan Dershowitz and Geraldo go one-on-one. Next, Geraldo.
And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
This is a joke, right?
I'm sorry that I didn't get a chance to talk to you beforehand.
Why didn't you talk to me?
I don't know, perhaps because I knew you would have this kind of a reaction.
You knew I'd have this reaction? I didn't know I would have this. Marry Lisa?
Well, I have proposed to her.
What, are you out of your mind? No wonder Bob was acting so weird.
Oh, he's not happy about it.
Because you're nuts.
I know what I'm doing. Trust me.
What are you doing? Because you don't love Lisa. You don't even like Lisa.
Please, don't worry now. You've been through too much already, okay?
All right. Yeah, I've been through a lot. You know what, John? I don't see it as a loss. I see it as a gain. Because I'll tell you something, after the crash, so many things became so clear to me. I could just see things, see people very clearly. You know what I see?
What?
I see his man standing in a courtroom, listening to the jury's verdict. He looks so lost then, John. You still do.
I just don't understand Carly disappearing like this. What do you think I can do?
Well, we thought she might try and get in touch with you. We heard she hasn't picked up her last paycheck.
Oh, well, no, I have not heard from her.
All right, well, if you do hear from her, can you tell her that I'm looking for her?
Oh, well, of course I will. I know you both must be very worried about her, and I just have to say, I've really tried to help her, but I don't know what else I can do for her. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Lisa, it's Carly.
Carly? Where in the world are you?
Look, I know you're probably mad at me.
Yes, I really am. Carly, look, I bent over backwards to try to defend you to Barbara and to just talk her into giving you a second chance. And what do? I mean, you just disappointed me again.
I don't blame you for being angry.
Why did you walk out this time?
I had my reasons. They're personal. I had to get out. Lisa, I've got to get out of Oakdale.
Carly, you're not making any sense, honey.
I'm really sorry I let you down. I hate calling you, but I really need my paycheck.
Oh, where are you?
You don't want to know.
Carly, please, where in the world are you?
At a homeless shelter.
What? At a homeless shelter? What in the hell are you doing at a homeless shelter?
I had no place else to go. They give you a bed, and I'm broke. That's why I'm calling.
Carly, where are you?
Can... Thank you. Sorry. Thank you. Carly, it's me. It's Mike. All right, don't hang up. Do not hang up. Carly?
Important news from Cardism CD.
Ready for our walk?
Yes. Where did this come from?
Oh, that's the Cardisense newsletter. It's free with my Cardism CD prescription.
This article on walking is really interesting.
Yeah, we're exercising more and eating better.
Ask your doctor about Cardism CD and the Cardisense newsletter, and call 1-800-532-4411 for one free copy of Cardisense. Cardism CD and Cardisense.
So how do you tighten your belt without feeling the pinch? Well, hurry into Payless for the buy one, get one half off sale. Buy one pair of shoes and get the second pair for half off. Pick from every pair in the store. And at these low prices, buying more means saving more.
How race car driver Bill Elliott eats a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Awesome.
Clear! There's no wrong way to eat a Reese's.
Dateline, May 8th, 1995. It was a road Bob Howard did not want to go down, teaching his son Bart how to drive. But now it was too late. He was dropped in, and it was time for a left-hand turn smack dab into insurance premiums. Bob Howard, you're brave. And we're chicken! At Tyson, we're boss of the bird. Everything from chicken fajitas to chicken stir-fry. Tyson Complete Meal Kit, with everything you need to make a meal or ready to eat in minutes. So, Bob Howard, you may be brave, but at Tyson, we're chicken!
My life is busy. I'm not a hermit crab. I go all over. But MCI Friends and Family's calling card discount only covered my calls to home. So I got AT&T True Reach Savings. It's the only way I can save 25% on every type of call on my AT&T phone bill, no matter who I call in the U.S.
AT&T True Reach Savings. Save 25% when you spend just $25 a month.
I never stop. Why should my savings?
AT&T True Reach Savings. That's your true choice. AT&T.
Carly? Carly, are you all right? Carly, are you there? Carly?
I'm okay. What are you doing at Lisa's?
I'm trying to find you. I've been trying to find you ever since you disappeared. Rosanna and I, we looked for you in Chicago, Montana. Look, we just got here.
I left a letter for you, Mike. I told you not to try and find me.
You promised me you would not leave town. All right, you said you would give me some time, give me a little bit of chance to figure out what to do about the baby.
What can you do, Mike? It's no good. I know you don't want me here.
Look, I talked to Eldridge. He said you're out of money. Now, at least let me just find you and so I can help you.
I don't need your help. I'm going away, Mike. Don't worry about the baby. I'll take good care of her. Just forget about me.
Where are you going?
It's like a scavenger hunt, Lisa. Be sure and give him the next clue.
She hung up.
Well, where was she calling from?
She said something about a homeless shelter?
Homeless
Is that here in Oakdale?
I don't know. I don't know whether she's in Oakdale or not.
Trust me, she never left town.
What is she doing in a shelter?
Well, she said she was broke. And I guess she felt that she didn't have anywhere else to turn.
Look, she did sound a little bit shaky, all right? We should go over there.
Look, I do have her paycheck. Let me get it.
Ah, thank you.
Mike, maybe you should go alone. I think things will go better if I'm not there.
Are you sure? All right. I will call you from the shelter, okay? Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, okay? Thank you.
What the... Are you okay?
You don't miss much, do you? You're right. I do feel lost.
John, that's the worst possible reason to get married.
I want to be honest with you.
Then do. What's stopping you?
Everything that has gone on between Lisa and myself. And our getting engaged. It's just something I have to do.
I don't understand.
But you will.
But...
Oh, believe me. Someday you will. You see, it's going to help to put the trial and everything that has happened between the two of us, Lisa and myself, behind me.
I want that for you very much, John, but I think you're gonna... It should be through work, not Lisa.
wish I could work again.
Oh. I love you very much, John. I don't want you to get hurt.
I'm not going to be hurt. Trust me. Come on.
So I guess I'm leaving. Well, this is gonna ring a few chimes in town, huh?
You take care of yourself.
All right, I will. You too.
Sorry, I didn't mean to wait.
It's okay. It's all right. You didn't really. I'm just resting.
You've had quite a day.
You can say that again. Actually, I feel better now. Lisa was here for a while.
Did she tell you the good news?
Oh. She said that she and John are in love. Felt as if I were in the Twilight Zone.
I had the same feeling when I saw John.
What did he say?
That they were in love and that they were going to spend the rest of their lives together.
Do you believe that?
No.
What do you think we ought to give them for a wedding present?
How about a divorce lawyer on a retainer? Oh, Mom and Mac.
Yeah, I don't know. I really haven't talked to them since you left. Mom took Mac over to the garage apartment. I told her to call if there was a problem.
It's really tough on her.
I know, honey.
You know, when Mac talks as if his first wife was still alive, and then he looks at my mother, and he doesn't know who she is.
I know, but she knows that he loves her. It's the Alzheimer's that makes him act that way.
It's such a cruel disease. It's cruel to those that are afflicted, cruel to everyone else who loves them.
I just wasn't satisfied with how my arthritis pain medicine was working. Then my doctor told me about Atwt.
82% of doctors surveyed have prescribed Atwt, and now it's available in a non-prescription strength. Potent new Atwt KT. Just 25 milligrams is as effective as 400 milligrams of Motrin IV, 440 of Aleve, or 1,000 milligrams of extra-strength Tylenol.
Now for my minor arthritis pain, I've got Atwt KT.
New Atwt KT, the potent medicine for pain.
Hey, you.
Who, me?
Look what Betty Crocker's whipped up. A richer than rich brownie bar.
Ooh.
That's totally fat-free.
Fat-free?
You heard me. Now all the best of Betty's in a fat-free, ready-to-eat brownie. Sweet rewards.
Betty ought to get a reward for these.
The beauty of summer's eve is the way it makes you feel. So pure, so clean, so fresh. Summer's Eve. The beautiful way to feel fresh.
Nacho, nacho, nacho man, yeah. I've got to be a nacho man. Got to be a nacho, nacho man. I've got to be a nacho man. Always so popular, always in demand.
Hey, just add Old El Paso to Old El Paso. Top, and 3 minutes later, you're a
Nacho, nacho, nacho man.
Old El Paso. Look for the recipe in Sunday's paper.
Want to know a secret? Never stop learning. Well, I just learned something about Depend undergarments. Look, Depend, with the unique cloth-like moisture barrier, has been redesigned to put even more protection where you need it most. And that makes Depend better than ever.
That's better.
Yeah, well, you learn something new every day. Depend, because you've got a lot of living to do.
I thought you might have heard from Carly.
We did, actually. She just called. Carly says she's at a homeless shelter. Mike's on his way there now.
A homeless shelter, sure, right?
I don't know. Mike said she sounded pretty upset.
Well, I hope he can get to her before, you know.
Yeah. Well, I better go home. Thank you for everything, Lisa, okay?
Of course, darling.
Can I give you a lift?
Honey, AJ will be more than happy to drive you home.
Oh, thank you. I don't need a ride.
You sure now?
I really would like for you to stay.
Why?
Well, there's a little something I need to talk over with you, honey.
Well, Mom, can it wait?
No, actually, it really just can't. Darling, you do understand, don't you?
Yes, of course, of course.
Thank
It'll be
you.
fine. Thank you
All
again.
right. Good night.
Okay, good night. What's so important, Mom?
Oh, I have news. I have news.
Good news or bad news?
Oh, this is good news. Really, really good news.
Oh, good.
Yes. Honey, you know, this has been a really very difficult year for me. I mean, it's been a sad year, losing Eduardo and all.
Yes, I know, Mom.
And there was just a time when, well, when I really just didn't know what I was going to do with myself. Well, I mean, I was very lonely, and I was bitter, but not anymore, sweetie. No, I'm really happy, quite happy about things, and well, I have just overcome a lot of things. I've stopped hating, and I've stopped regretting, and I'm going out and I'm seeing all my old friends.
And some of your old enemies. You know, like John Dixon.
Well, honey, I know you don't approve of that.
Hey,
but...
Mom, it's your life. Don't worry about me.
Of course it is. That's exactly how I feel, of course. So I hope that you can, find it in your heart to have an open mind about this because, honey, it's really so important. Well, what I'm trying to say...
What are you trying to say, Mom?
It's about John and me. He proposed to me, and I said yes. We're going to get married. Scott? Scott?
What are you thinking?
Just that I'm so lucky to have you. Thinking of everything your mom is going through now. What it would be like if that happened to us. One of us got sick and forgot all that we've meant to each other.
Anything like that ever happened? Something went wrong. You know I'll never stop loving you.
I know. I love you too.
This had better work.
You gave me wings and made me fly. You touched my head, I could touch the sky. I lost my faith, you gave it back to me. Lifted me up when I couldn't reach. You gave me faith 'cause you believe I'm everything I am because you
Up Close and Personal, rated PG-13. Now playing.
In January, Publishers Clearinghouse surprised one winner.
Patricia, we're from Publishers Clearinghouse. You just won $10 million.
Now they'll surprise 30 winners. Starting March 21st, the Prize Patrol will wake up a new winner every morning for a month.
Hey, guys, thank you. I don't believe it.
That's 30 winners in 30 days, with prizes up to $100,000. Enter today and you could wake up a winner.
Miss Jones.
Caramel nips. Rich. Velvety. Long-lasting. Had enough? Have a nips.
Do you like it? I love it.
Snuggle has a fresh scent.
How'd you do it, Snuggle? First I added a bushel of raisins, and then a sprinkle of stardust. Woo!
Treat your nose to Snuggle's long-lasting freshness.
Okay, I'm coming. Hold on, hold on.
right, John, I'll make this short and sweet. You're not marrying my mother. No way. Do you understand?
Margot. Hi, Mom.
Yes, this is Rosanna Cabot. Did you check? Good. How much? 2 million. No. No problem. Yes! Oh, okay, Willard. There's not enough room in this place for the both of us. You're the ugly one, so you've definitely got to go. Do you like cats, Willard? Do ya? Meow! Oh, what a day.
Carly.
When it hurts so much you can hardly swallow ordinary food, that's when you know you've got a miserable sore throat. Get quick relief with Vicks Chloraseptic Spray. It works to numb sore throat pain on contact with a powerful anesthetic cough drops and lozenges just don't have. With Vicks Chloraseptic, a sore throat is easy to swallow.
Dudley's a mighty dog, and nothing's better for small dogs like him than the food that's made with the perfect balance of nutrients for his special energy needs. And there's no artificial preservatives, which he doesn't need. Mighty Dog from Friskies.
I used to think color-safe bleach? Maybe to brighten. But on stains like barbecue sauce? Come on. Then my sister, my cousin in New York, told me about Ultra Biz. I didn't know Biz was a color-safe bleach. That's better on stains than mine. So I tried both. See, my old bleach left this stain. But Ultra Biz is better. What a difference. The chocolate sundae stain from last night is out of here. It's gone. Biz saved these jeans. No more barbecue sauce. I'm telling my friends. Ultra Biz is the better stain getter. I love it.
There's hundreds of reasons to try Citracel. Here's one from Michigan. My husband and I have used Metamucil and Citracel. We like Citracel. Citracel is different, as effective as the others without producing excess gas. Citracel, effective relief without the gas.
Tonight, a window is broken with horrifying results.
I never thought that glass could do that much.
Can a young boy be saved? Rescue 911. Then, if politics is war, meet the spies. How far will they go?
You followed a guy to a strip club.
48 hours after Rescue 911 tonight.
A crime of passion. A surgeon is suspect.
I didn't kill her.
Now can one doctor save another?
You're in trouble. You need help.
Diagnosis Murder, Friday.
Tell us what you think. Call the As the World Turns viewer feedback line.
It's a treasure trove of surprises as Angela Lansbury hunts for a long-lost fortune. Murder, She Wrote, tonight.
Jewelry by Monet.
Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.